welcome back to the stream where today we are going to be playing Genshin Impact. Now, last time we left off, we got a little bit distracted, which isn't entirely surprising. Um, so last time we were basically just like exploring the new area of the map, and doing a few side quests that I needed to do before the weekend started, even though I needed to do some of the quests just because I wanted to. I needed to do some of the quests because uh, for some reason, I needed to do that quest so I could enter the teapot, and I never entered the teapot during the weekend. So that was basically useless. Now, we did also did do a 10 pull for Nouvelette. Um, Obviously, we didn't get him, but I thought I was at 60 pity going to 70. But no, we were at 50 pity going to 60, which honestly made sense why we didn't get Zhongli. But during this stream, we are going to wish for Nouvelette. Alright, so I'm gonna wish for Nouvelette because he is the coolest character ever. And there's a little itty bitty octo baby, which is absolutely adorable. And then we'll probably get to. Forgot to collect this. We'll probably get to this Radiant Harvest. If luck has it, I should be able to complete this event in one go. If not, the rest of the event will be completed like tomorrow or Wednesday. I don't know. But now we are going to do a ritual, and I actually need to show a few things before I do the event and before I wish for Nouvelette. Because there was another thing that I got. Um, Here was for a thank you gift. Now, this is called the Portal Aerodynamic Gelatinous Bubble Generator. I just like to call it the bubble gun, but it is so cool. And now, it works differently than I thought it would, but whatever. A mechanism that can be used to create large amounts of colloid bubbles. Uh, Giv- Givalois? Givalois, a researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute. In fact, the new Fontaine Research Institute isn't far from the old Fontaine Research Institute, which apparently imploded and then exploded into those giant blocks. Personal theory. Yeah, they didn't put the new research institute far from the old one, which I wouldn't say is necessarily smart, but they do them, I guess. Um, Develop this prototype. It's just a prototype? The original purpose was to create a large generator of gelatinous bubbles. Gelatin bubbles? Just as the project aimed to do, the bubbles so produced could carry some amount of water within them and move or hover stably in the air, potentially achieving the aim to be able to quickly transport water resources. You can transport resources with bubbles. Now, that I'd actually like to see, I'm gonna be honest. However, as they were never able to find material to make this gelatinous bubbles of this type, the project stalled at the prototype stage. But he still gave it to me, apparently? I don't know, he just decided he didn't want it anymore and just decided to give it to a random person on the street, and that random person just so happened to be us. Um, They were never able to find a material to make gelatinous bubbles of this type. The project stalled at the prototype stage, but it is said that the researcher's children love this prototype bubble machine, so perhaps it could possibly sell as a toy. I mean, he meant to do something actually useful. When it comes to like mailing stuff, I don't know. You guys have technologies, just use drones or something. Can't you just do that? I don't know, bubble gun. This machine is a product of Daddy's research and is called the Portable Aerodynamic Gelatinous Bubble Generator. Bubbles, so pretty. Daddy, you're amazing. Oh, that's cute. Now, I originally thought, I just now read that. I didn't read it when I first collected it. I have tried it out though. When I first tried this bubble generator, I originally thought that you were gonna be able to like send out one of those bubbles that um abyss mages and hydro slimes can send out, where they'll like trap you for a few seconds and you have to like spam space to get out. I thought it was gonna be one of those bubbles, but it's not. It's actually really cute. Forget how to use this. You get to create bubbles! Now, it only lasts for a short amount of time, and it forces you out of that, obviously. Like, I didn't click E or anything. Like, this is just tapping it. Tapping it does nothing, and then, yeah, it didn't even generate a bubble. But it creates bubbles! Oh, I love it so much! Now, I don't know if you can actually pop the bubbles or if they just like pop. I don't I don't know how these work specifically. I'm still testing it out, but they might actually pop within contact, which is actually really cool. But I love these bubbles so much! Also, I forgot to turn on the sound, which I'll do in a second. But I don't think this bubble gun actually makes a sound. But it's still so cool! They gave me bubble gun! I love the bubble gun so much! I might be using this for Nuvolet's ritual because, well, I don't have Lumine's skill or burst. I can't do her skill and the bubble generator at the same time, I don't think. So we're gonna do the bubble gun in place of her burst, basically. And I realized that last time I was trying to go to Nuvolet's office to wish, I think his office would actually be like over here. But I'm gonna go here anyways, because this seems like a better place to wish for him. I don't know. It just feels right. And I really hope I'm gonna get Nuvolette, because I'm guaranteed a 5-star. I'm guaranteed my limited 5-star, not a standard 5-star. I won't lose 50-50, because last time I lost 50-50 on Tainari when I was trying to get Zhongli, I think? I don't remember who I was trying to get, but it's got like the holy music and everything. I just gotta stand in front of this waypoint or viewpoint, whatever it's called. I'm gonna collect all of these because that's gonna bug the crap out of me. Right, there are a few things. Now this I actually didn't read because this is from the last stream. We encountered some type of like, I don't want to say she was part of the Fatui, because it didn't look like she was part of the Fatui, but she actually dropped something Fatui related that almost looked like a delusion or vision. I'll show that in a second. Now, every attack wasn't this, but it was weird. It was like her one specific attack where she would like put an arrow above your head. A couple seconds later, she would charge at you. If she hit you, she would basically imbue you with this, I don't know, it's like a bleeding out thing. It's basically like what the Rift Hounds do to you. But I think this one is only for the specific character that you are selected as. Now, when you're hit by this and you go to a different character, it still drains the previous character's health, but it's only the one character, so long as only the one character was hit. If that makes any sense. Lesser version of the Rift Hounds love that. Bond of Life and recovering HP. Bond of Life will absorb healing effects that character receives. This will prevent them from recovering HP. I actually didn't know that. Huh. After this character is healed from an amount equal to the Bond of Life, the bond can then be cleared. I didn't know this, actually. I just saw my health depleting. I don't remember if I equipped Barbara or if I just ate food at the time. I don't know. When a character is granted another bond of life, the healing required to clear the bond of life will also stack. That's not fun. So basically, you'll get this amount of bond of life, or maybe that's like the healing part, I don't know. And then it'll stack more, so then you'll lose more HP. Is that like the amount of HP that you would lose? I don't know, this is really confusing. Will also stack. The bond of life has a very long duration if not actively cancelled or removed by a statue of the seven. I did see that. That wasn't fun. Now, there are some underwater things that I actually have to show. There's a lot of things that I have to show that I discovered off stream. They're really cool, I'm gonna be honest. 4.1 is amazing. And I haven't even gotten to the Archon quest yet. Deepwater Assault Mech. Machine created between the union between Fontaine's intricate device and special energy technologies, based on whether it's imbued with Awasia or Numena. Okay, so this basically just works as the same. Overloaded can be induced when, say, if it has Numena, you use Awasia against it. If it has Awasia, you use Numena against it. Don't even know if I'm saying that right, but I honestly don't care. Now, I did read, I think that, that Nuvalet passively has Numena energy, I think it is, which is basically this white stuff. So if I get Nuvalet during this stream, then I want to test that out against an Awasia enemy. To see if it actually, like, stuns them, because that would be really cool. Now, this is one of the things I actually have to explain. This, I don't know about, actually. I can read that now. And these were little underwater bubbles, which absolutely sucked. And then the stabilizer, I'll explain later as well. Experimental focusing mirror. The convergence prism within the experimental crystal light path components installed. If you initiate manual calibration at the point where the image is the clearest, you can successfully complete the light convergence. Okay, that actually makes sense. I don't know where I saw one of those, though. Because I don't think I saw one of those unless it was, like, through a wall or something. Oh, wait a minute! Wait, did I forget it? Oh, I forgot the holy water! Oh, man, we gotta get holy water. Okay, yeah, I totally trust this guy. I don't remember what his actual name was. But I remember he was one of the guys that was attacked by... I don't remember if he was attacked by the wolves in Wolvendom or if the wolves attacked him. But I remember him being dumb, and I think he's over here. He's like a prim and proper dude, and I honestly don't like him. But we're gonna trust the holy water that he gives us and say it's a true thing. No, we are not trying to talk to Pepe. Hopkins the Marvelous, right. Because the hunter guy said he was kind of young, I think. I mean, 300 gold for holy water? It's worth it, I'm gonna be honest. Clear, colorless, contaminant-free liquid indistinguishable from ordinary spring water may or may not be putting all of one's hopes into. I'm gonna put all my hopes into it because I have nothing else. 8 hours. Only respawns every day? Did not know that. Alright, thanks, Hopkins the Marvelous. Wish me luck, please. I beg of you. If I don't get Nuvalet during this pull, then I am honestly going to hard pity because I'm already at 60, and 60 to 70 pulls is normally when I get, a character on my trophy account. So, I don't know. I feel like I should, but I'm not gonna say that because I'm not being too cocky, I swear. Please come to my team, I beg you. want new Led, especially since I didn't get Zhongli. Man. But who cares if we have Zhongli or not, because we have a decent healer, and I actually just leveled up Barbara during the weekend, too. Not leveled her up, leveled up her talents. As much as I could. Let me get in the center. There we go. What are you looking at? Are you looking at the viewpoint? Yeah, she's looking at the viewpoint. Newlet! Please! Oh my god, it's so laggy. Yes, please! Please! Yes! Yes! Alright, so that's 61. 62. Widzith. Okay, that's actually shocking though, because, Nuvalet is a catalyst. So I wonder if I can use the Widzith with him. Is the Widzith an HP stacker? Because I know Nuvalet bases on HP, so the more HP he has, the more damage he can deal. I don't remember, but... Okay, so that's 62. 63. Yes! I actually wanted Sing. Yes! 4, 5... 8! Yeah! Woo! Oh man, I love this! Oh man, the knee high, or not even the knee high boots, the waist high boots. His judge's outfit, he glows! I don't know why he glows, but he's like the king of the Melusines or something. Okay, so that was 2. So 2... 3... Oh! I actually want C6 Barbara. Are you even on the banner? I don't remember what that was. I think of it, wish all... She's not even on the banner! Nice! Alright, well then. Now I'll do that. I think that's 8. And then... 9. And then one more, and then I could start raising pity for 10 poles. Because I normally like to even it out. Nice! I got Sing Shao! I actually wanted Sing Shao. He's a good support. But I got Nuvalet! Yes! I'm so unbelievably happy! Yay! Now, I actually didn't want to raise him until I could get everything that he needed. Now, I am actually going to have to fight the new seahorse, so we're gonna see how battling that works out. But we got Nuvalet! Oh, I didn't even do the bubble stuff. Whatever. Regenerates 1 energy every 10 seconds. Does that mean, like, when she's on the battle, or what? Oh my god! Woo! Alright, he's going away for now, or else I'm gonna get way, way, way distracted because he... Oh my god, even this! Okay, wait. I know, I'm gonna get way distracted. But I gotta check the Widsith, and I got... Okay, that pose, though. Man, I am dying. Okay, so that's... I don't like that that's not HP. Okay, prototype is HP. That's not HP either. Okay. I have a lot of Widziths. And that's recharge. Guess I'm gonna stick them with that for now. Now, I actually wanted to check out this. We could probably check out all of this later if we haven't seen it already. But I do want to check out some of these.
Greetings. I am the Chief Justice, or Udex, of Fontaine. But you may simply address me by using my surname, Neuvillette. Not because I wish to keep my distance from you. No, I am merely conscious that being overly familiar may bring the impartiality of the judiciary into question in some people's
The
eyes.
what?
If you have any requests or concerns, then, to the extent permissible by law at least, we can sit down and discuss them together as we partake of some imported water from Chaoyin Village.
Oh my god, this guy is fancy! Alright, what is the Audex of Fontaine? I think that is that like the leader? Because he is basically more of an Archon than what is it? Farina. Which is super weird.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine.
Okay, I remember that, and then the Melusines.
Ah, my apologies. This heavy rain must be quite an inconvenience for you. It's over.
He's sad that the rain's over. Do you like the rain, Nivolet?
Snow is in fact one of water's natural self-cleansing mechanisms. But human activity tends to reduce snow's purity, so do not consume it.
I mean, technically Xiao's not human, but Xiao does eat snow, so can't really say the same for him.
I find that
That's adorable, though.
beauty of bright sunlight is best appreciated from the indoors through a window.
Honestly, same, though. Okay, why is that accurate to me?
I cannot help but feel that you bringing me here is some sort of an assassination attempt.
In the desert? Are you gonna die from the sand particles or something? Okay, so he doesn't... Wait, he just mentioned that whenever he's in the desert? Okay, so he doesn't like the desert. He doesn't like outside. Oof.
Good morning.
Man is sheltered.
I hope you have a wonderful day.
Oh!
Ah, it's past noon. You must be looking forward to your afternoon tea or coffee break. I certainly am.
Cold Lipton tea or peace tea? I honestly prefer peace tea because I haven't had Lipton tea in a long time, but...
Good evening. I hope you have not encountered any unpleasantness today. Good night. I am quite fond of the image of a perfectly still body of water, and it is on this note that I would like to wish you a peaceful, undisturbed sleep.
Oh, that's so
Where
cute!
no waves of emotional distress ripple through your
Oh! That's so cute! He doesn't want me to be disturbed while I sleep, basically. Except he just said that in water. Did you just, like, always say good night, good evening, good afternoon, good morning?
Good evening. Ah, it's past noon. Good morning.
You
I
just
hope
didn't
you
say
have-
the thing with the noon. Okay. I mean, kind of.
It's
You said it was past noon, but you didn't say good afternoon. Wow!
I am no rabid fan of trials. I preside over
As
them
the
only
Chief
out of
Justice?
duty, for this is the task that has been entrusted to me.
So you do it because it's your job. Farina does it because she thinks it's fun. You're honestly more of the... I don't know. I feel like he's honestly more of the Archon than Farina is. I feel like he has more power than her.
Fontaine does have some
Ooh,
rather
you got a lot to say.
intriguing laws on its books.
No
For
kidding.
instance, it is forbidden to release any flying
Yeah.
objects during the first 3
Farina
days of
told
each
me
month.
that.
During the dry season, all bivalves that wash ashore belong to the Hydro Archon, while
Bivalves?
all other mollusks belong to the people. No domestic pets shall be named after Farina.
Oh!
Tomato ketchup is to be consumed in restaurants only as a condiment, never on its own.
Whoa!
Finally,
Who?
Melusines are to be addressed using she/her pronouns, never the impersonal it.
Oh, that is so cute!
Last one was my personal contribution.
Oh, that is so cute! You're protecting the Melusines! Oh, I love that! Are all Melusines she or hers then? That is so cute, though! He's the Lord of the Melusines! Oh, I love that! That is so cute! Who would eat tomato... Why do you say tomato ketchup, first of all? Second, Who would eat ketchup on their own? Like, not as a condiment. That's just a crazy person right there. Who would do that? Ketchup is salty. You need something to go with it. That's strange.
Some days my mind wanders, and I fantasize about walking into the rain. Oh, but don't worry. My flights of fancy don't distract me from my work.
Okay, so you do like water. So that actually makes sense why you don't like the desert, because it's like the opposite. I thought it could turn you.
From my observations, humans have a tendency to view themselves as being in opposition with nature.
Because you're like an
And
adult
whenever this
Melocene,
point is
right?
raised, someone is always quick to respond by declaring that humans are in fact a part of nature like any other organism. To someone like me, however, who knows an inkling of the truth, what would be most beneficial is if human civilization and the natural world of this planet could seek ways to coexist with one another.
Don't they already coexist? Or do you mean like the things with like Conria and stuff? How there's so many wars and stuff? I'm confused.
From my observations, humans have a tendency to view themselves as being in opposition with nature. And whenever this point is
opposition with
raised,
nature.
someone is always quick to respond by declaring that humans are in fact a part of nature like any other organism.
I mean, kind of?
To someone like me, however, who knows an inkling of the truth,
Inkling.
what would be most beneficial is if human civilization and the natural world of this planet could seek ways to coexist with one another. I usually do my best to avoid forming personal relationships or even collaborating with others outside of established procedures. But you have shown yourself to be trustworthy, and you have no problematic entanglements with Fontaine's local factions.
Debatable.
Therefore, I would be pleased to journey with you.
Oh!
Water tasting is a rather sophisticated discipline. Pyro-heated water has the standard au naturel flavor found
Au
ubiquitously in
naturel.
the natural world, while water boiled using
Man
charcoal
is
has
fancy!
distinctly rustic notes. Similarly, while cryo-chilled water is cold but otherwise unremarkable, the frozen rivers of Snezhnaya, when melted, produce a water with an entirely different flavor profile altogether.
Okay, that could be something different with Snezhnaya itself. But I don't know. When you're like really hot, really exhausted, cold water, no matter the taste, yes, there is a taste of water. They're different. I don't know. I feel like there's a taste of water. Nicholas says the same thing. Like when you're really exhausted, cold water of any type, if it's like freezing cold, it is amazing.
Animals can survive for weeks without food, but merely a few days without water. There is no dish that could ever compare to pure, unadulterated water.
Man is a
mind.
fan of
Food
water.
items that contain plenty of liquid are the next best thing.
Okay, so you like liquids and you like water. Water is not food, my guy. What is your
How can
least
people
favorite?
bring themselves to consume deep-fried foods?
They're
Or
amazing.
grilled food with no sauce?
Grilled food with
Worst
no
culprits,
sauce.
in my view, are those charcoal-baked argilenac cakes.
They do
Surely
look
even eating a
suspicious.
dehumidifying agent would be kinder on the stomach.
Okay, so he doesn't like dry stuff.
Delicious.
Oh.
An abundance of juices, and the ingredients have been cooked to perfection. A fine effort indeed. My only advice would be to increase the liquid content and reduce the amount
Of course.
of fat. Too dry.
He
A dish
doesn't like
devoid of
dry
moisture
stuff.
Has no way to convey the intentions of the chef.
Give me 1 second. Okay, so Nouvelette does not like dry stuff and he does not like the sun. Makes sense. Okay, so... Oh, he's got stuff to say about the Archons. He's not even gonna say Zhongli or Venti or Nahida or... Okay. on! Alright, you're gonna go away for now. As much as I love you. God dang it, zooming in interrupted that. As much as I love you, Nouvellette, you're gonna have to go after I figure out what your animation is and what your stuff is. What do you say when you do this? I want to figure out that with Sing Show too. Okay, so you do the thing with your book. Oh, right, he would probably be at the very end. Who have I not, like, viewed? I think I've viewed you before. I think I've viewed Goro before. Have I viewed Tainari? Yeah, I have viewed Tainari. Eula? Yeah, okay, so I have viewed them. Whoa! Oh my god! Whoa!
The pleasure is all mine.
Oh! Are you gonna say anything different? I feel like there's like 3 different voice lines.
Perhaps we could take a walk by a riverbank or somewhere similarly fluvial.
Okay, so you like wet then. Should not have phrased it like that.
Perhaps we could take a walk by a riverbank or somewhere similarly fluvial. Perhaps we could take a walk by a riverbank or somewhere similarly
that it?
fluvial. The pleasure is all mine.
Is that it? I feel like there's gonna be a 3rd one.
Thank you for permitting, inviting me to join you.
I mean, Navia said he has a hard time expressing his feelings, which is honestly really cute. I feel like there's someone we haven't viewed yet. Is it Benny? Oh, poor Benny.
I won't hold you back. Much.
Aww. And then Sing Cho,
Justice.
that's cool! You know, you're all about justice, but can you at least have some justice for that hair? I mean, I'm gonna be honest, it's better than a bowl cut, but still! Justice for that hair! Alright, we're gonna get my original team back because sadly I cannot fight with Nouvellette. But I do want to check. I do want to check the
I can't wait any longer.
Numeno Awasia thing.
Perhaps we could take a walk by a...
Oh my god, wait a minute. Wait. How tall was he? Oh my god. Okay, so this is... So, him and Lumina are basically about the same distance apart from the camera. Look at how much taller he is than her! Oh my god! Wait! Did he have a sparkly thing too? Or was that just Lumine? Oh my god, he has sparkly! Oh my god, he's so tall. Now I gotta figure out what team to put him on and also how to figure out how to put him on a team with Lumine. Because I want Lumine to be on a team, on a specific team with my favorite characters, aka Nouvellette. Either that or I'm just gonna have to stick with my current team for now. Who else do I have? Right, Sincho wants me to mark that off. Why did that go to Yao Yao?
Bow your head.
Cool, and then there's that! Yeah, and then you have the charge up because he doesn't have the other things. Can you go down the... You can go down the stairs when you do that. Oh, that takes your HP! That's why you base on HP! Oh, it only takes your HP twice. Okay. That makes sense. I'm going to switch back to Animo Traveler because that's what's built the best. And that's what I feel the best with. And I'm not just gonna have the Traveler do no damage at all. Okay, I want to test the desert thing because I'm wondering if it's just if you're by the desert tornadoes. Don't know why I did that. Or if you're by... Or if you're just like randomly in the desert. This is so confusing. Okay, so he does have the sparkly things. Are you gonna say the snow thing? I want to test if he breathes because if you have A or Wanderer in Dragon Spine, You can't see
Snow is in fact one of water's natural self-cleansing mechanisms.
you
But
can't see it
human
like
activity
a
tends to reduce
breath of
snow's
air.
purity, so do not consume it.
Wait a minute. Where is it? Is it because I'm by the statue and I'm being warmed up? I think it is. Let me test this. There it is. Okay. If you have... I like the sparkly thingy like Lumi does. Okay, he does. That makes sense, actually. Now when you have A or Wanderer, which are both puppets, if you have them in Dragonspine, that puff of air won't be there, which is honestly really cool. Really cool detailing because they're both puppets. They're not technically human, so they don't technically need to breathe. So technically, you didn't get A, you got the ride in Shogun. You got the puppet when you're trying to wish for A. Which honestly makes sense because her voice lines are like of both voices, which is actually really cool. I actually really like that. And then I think the Wanderer's Agihito on this channel. I don't think he has like a double voice, which makes sense. But
I cannot help but feel that you bringing me here is some sort of an assassination
okay,
attempt.
no, it's literally just randomly in the desert. I'm not even by a tornado. I mean, I'm by that, sure, but assassination attempt. Okay, so he's a little dramatic, but we can deal with that. We love the drama when he looks this cool. Alright. Enough fawning over him. I have to find an Awasia enemy. While I do that, there are a couple things that I do want to show. Now, I wanted to show these things called stabilizers, jade water fruits. I actually have 2 of each. Or 3 of the stabilizers and something called energy transfer terminals as well. The resin just ticked off. That's cool. So maybe I'll find an Awasia or a Numena, whatever it is, enemy when I'm going to basically show these off. Because I didn't know if there was going to be like more Fontaine area
I find that
that was going to be released, but I mean, I feel like there is going to be. But, are you guys Awasia? Or Numena? I gotta test this. Maybe I should test it underwater, actually, so then I could actually have the shield. I don't know. But I wanted to show this just in case it didn't actually, like, have it anymore. I mean, I could show it, like, in a video if people didn't know what this was. He's so tall. Oh, he's even got the blue on his boots. That's cool. But, yeah, I just wanted to show these just because this is really cool. Also forgot that he was a catalyst user. Didn't know he would be damaged from that height, though. Alright, with the stabilizers, they're actually a little tricky. Can I not? Oh, I can do the stabilizer with a catalyst. Can I not do the stabilizer with a catalyst? Wait. Okay, normally with the stabilizers, you're supposed to activate it and then hit it at where the middle, where the glowing part is. Oh, so it speeds up and slows down. Okay, so each stabilizer is basically different, which I hate. There we go. And then obviously you could get different chests from the stabilizers.
Hopefully
Yes.
the excitement of opening a treasure chest has at least made it a worthwhile experience.
How do you make it seem like it's not a worthwhile experience for you? You're the one taking it. I don't know. But I'll explain like all of this on the way because I did look around the map as I was trying to tick down the stabilizers and computers and jade water fruits. I wanted to find different ones specifically. We're also gonna have to fight the bigger seahorse as well. Now, something I realized about these jade water fruit is that they do actually fight back. Last time,
Nice and
it said that the jade water fruit fought back with like bubbles and stuff, but I didn't see it. They do fight back. Oh god dang it. Which is actually really cool that they do. So it's like they're actually alive.
One with nature.
And sometimes they can drop chests, sometimes they can drop enemies that'll, once you defeat them, they can drop chests. It'll drop a chest either way, but it depends on the circumstances. Those are different every time, too. Go away.
race you.
What the heck do I have up here? Wait a minute. Did you just spawn on the wall? Oh! Forgot about that, actually. And then there was the Archon quest that it wanted me to do. We'll get to that when we get to that. Okay, so these are Awasia enemies. I just need to get this guy off my tail.
Nice and spicy.
Leave! Leave! No! He's done his thing! And then I don't want to provoke these enemies. Leave me alone! I have a Hydra character, yes, but he's just a baby. He can't do much.
Time to go.
Why did it just say there was... Oh, seriously? I was trying not to get your guys' attention. You suck. You are not the Awasia enemy I was looking for. Yeah, so I thought the bubble gun was basically going to spawn these type of bubbles. Or bullet fruits. Apparently. That's new. And then I can go to this energy transfer terminal, which I'm basically going to be calling these computers because they look like computers. Now, this is actually a little dangerous, so I might actually bring out Noelle. Because Nouvelette can die with one hit. Hate to say it.
I will protect you.
Yes, please protect Nouvelette, actually.
No stone unturned.
I know, I want to see this.
Silence.
Wait. Wait, did it actually stun him? Wait, he doesn't have the purple stuff anymore. Wait. Oh, hold on. Don't you cry at me. Okay, so his skill did that. That's cool. Alright, now can I collect? Yes, I can collect those. Do collecting those orbs, like... Okay, collecting those orbs do recover some of his HP. That's cool. Alright, we're just gonna leave you guys alone because I might die. Nouvelette might die. I don't want that. He's a special member of the party right now. Okay, so that is actually really cool, though. That he has the Numena attached to him. I don't know why that is, but he's like the Melusine king. He's like an adult Melusine. That's just what I've figured out, I guess.
I'll bring my seasonings.
He clearly won't tell me about his backstory.
I'll take care of it.
Alright, I actually needed to heal Nouvelette, but whatever. Oh, no, you're gonna get in the way, aren't you? Where's the computer? I thought the computer was here. Oh, there might have been a computer here, and then I looked elsewhere. Okay. We'll get to all that later, because there is another computer, energy transfer terminal, technically speaking. Okay, so it is this one that I can explain stuff. Now, these bugs are cool too. Show those bugs in a second if you will stop following me. Please. Please, I'm trying to show stuff. Alright. Now, I discovered how to figure these out without reading about these, we're going to read about these afterwards. Now, these bugs, I just realized that they can glow different colors aside from red and blue. I didn't realize they could glow green as well. But if you get close to them, they blink as if they're going to explode or something. So, like the exploding turtle. But they're so cute. I love those guys so much. I've mainly just found them around these, but this is the wait, what was this? Energy transfer terminal, I believe. Now, it's as you would guess, it's an energy transfer terminal. These blue things, these are the ones with the energy. You need to take this, and these, if you look at it long enough, these are teleporters. Now, the color of the teleporters doesn't necessarily matter, but it basically just says that you have the energy or not. You actually have to tap that or press enter for that. Yeah, I like to click it instead. But you can like look at these. Look at them long enough, you'll go over there. I'll show that in a second. But if you look at these little manuscripts on the wall, it'll give a little bit of lore. Now, I've seen these cipher letters everywhere. And I'm wondering if they actually can combine into one whole cipher letter. Because I've just seen a lot of these around. This is text for cipher letters. This is not the test text for cipher letters. Huh? Looks like I can add and remove text. Blur's invention is interesting indeed, and not a useless one. Unfortunately, there are too many blockheads in the institute. Now. Apart from a few intriguing individuals, the rest of them only know how to follow what's tried and tested. These few exceptions are buried in their own fascinating experiments and care little for others as projects. But I believe that one day cipher letters will be applicable in our lives, just like my system-wide prototype, which has tons of development potential. Now that can actually have a little bit of lore to it, which is really cute. Now if you click the button like I just did, it does absolutely nothing. Now you can move from camera to camera basically, which is super cool. It took me like half an hour to figure out how these actually worked. So you just have to go in between them. And then you have to transfer it to one specific thing. Now I need to transfer it to that, let's call it a terminal. I need to transfer this energy to this terminal specifically because this terminal is by this lock. Now, if I transfer the energy over here, then I'll be able to open this lock. Makes sense. Now, there are some times where you can transfer energy to an energy terminal, and you can actually move the energy terminal around, which is really cool, to be honest. I actually have to go back. And then all the while, you saw as I exited this computer, I was still right here. Which is honestly really cool. I really like these energy transfer terminals. They're just fun to mess around with. I mean, yeah, it does take a little bit of time. And some of the puzzles can actually be pretty hard. Because there is one puzzle that I actually need to get to unlock a door. And I haven't figured out how to do that yet. I'll show that in a second. Because I don't think there's another thing that I can walk to. I need to teleport to it. But these are just honestly really cool. And the part that I hate about Fontaine is that when you,
Is this an ant?
when you're just exploring randomly, you could just, like, happen upon a quest. And that sucks so much. Because I was collecting a chest, like, over here and accidentally started a quest with this random girl named Salsa that was also a painter? I don't know. But, this was actually the one... Oh yeah, I also collected, I'll show all of this in a second. But I collected, some what is it, Hydroculus off stream so that I could get more Primogems from the Statue of the Seven. But the ones I marked on the map were the ones that were either quest locked or I couldn't figure out how to get to. The ones down here are mainly quest locked. Which I hate. But it's whatever, since, you know, I'll be doing the quest eventually, whether it's the end of the game or not. I mean, the quest might have less popularity then, but I don't really care about that. I just care about the lore. No, I had to go down here. And this is what was really confusing for me, because even after I figured out how those energy transfer terminal worked, and how those other things worked, this still made no sense. Because there are some energy transfer terminals that are red like this, that you would need like some special thing to unlock. Now I'm thinking that it's something to do with across there, but I honestly don't know because I don't see any cave under here. So, I don't know. Obviously there's room in there, but I don't know if there's like another way to get into that room or what. And this isn't like a Numena Oasia thing either, because there are some energy transfer terminals where you can activate the energy in it, basically turn this blue, by using the opposite element. Say if it has Oasia above it, you use Numena for it. If it has Numena, you use Oasia. Now, this is the one area. I think I already did that one. This is an area where I think it's actually quest locked, so I did mark this too. Even though I was intending to, just leave 2 energy transfer terminals, those little bubble things, and stabilizers, but there are some quest things that I just couldn't do, so I don't know. So I guess we'll figure that out in a second. No, I do actually have to fight them because they give me what I need for Nouvellette, because I do actually need those transoceanic pearls to level up Nouvellette. Which I hate, but I mean, they're everywhere, so it shouldn't be that much of a deal. Now, something I forgot to show, I also forgot to drink the holy water. Dang it! Well, I guess it worked anyways. The one Fatui lady, she dropped something strange that I was really confused by. Is this operative's constancy? I think she dropped this. Now those are pocket watch, and I don't know if this is a pocket watch too, because obviously that's the Fatui symbol, right? I feel like that's the Fatui symbol. An accessory with a delusion mounted on it. Okay, so that's a delusion? I'm confused. Because in Deluxe, if you buy Deluxe special skin, then it'll show that he doesn't have a vision, so I think he was using Master Crepus's, his dad's, delusion, because his dad had a delusion before he died. I don't know how he died. He might have died from the Fatui. I don't know. But, accessory with a delusion mounted on it, this is the source of the Fatui operative's power. That said, taking it off would not detract from the fact that said operative has physical abilities far beyond that of ordinary humans, forged through long years of training and combat experience. Is that why they can use the delusions without, like, growing old? Because they just have greater strength? That makes no sense. As for them, they are well aware that they have sacrificed their past, present, and future upon the altar of the Fatui's ideal paradise, such that they caused themselves on account of using delusion's power matters not at all. Standard issue pocket watch given to the Fatui operatives. The head of the watch is not well designed as the outer casing has way too many sharp angles and will tear on clothes. As such, there will always be those who will stuff this watch into a more practical, less distinctive casing for use. Yeah, that's pretty sharp, but it's not sharper than this. That has more points, I think. This one it barely has any points. A standard issued pocket watch given to the two operatives. The erosion and oxidation on the casing serve as a loyal record of its owner's days spent as an instrument enforcing the Fatui's will. It's a Fatui pocket watch. But we also have Child's vision still. So that's, I mean, it's dull, so it makes sense because it's not like a part of him anymore. Oh wait, was this the thing? Wait, I haven't been here since I was exploring this area. I'm so confused. Because there was the one thing where you like match up the pictures and then it does something, but I was wondering if this was it, but I don't know. Because I haven't been here in a while. Oh, this might have been it! Well, then why did it say there was a terminal here? Oh, because there is a stabilizer here, not a terminal. Now, the stabilizers can work the exact same. Sometimes, if not all the time, they need a power source. And this has the, correct me if I'm wrong, Awasia element on it. And it needs a Numena against it. As all things work in Fontaine. Numena and Awasia. Yes, I did get it right. Nice! Now you just need to slap that and booski. Nice.
A reward on the road.
Now, sometimes it's not always like 3 or 4. Sometimes it can be like 1 or 2 times you have to hit it. It just depends, I guess. Which is really weird, but it's not much of a bother. Now, there was this one. And then that one, and then that one. I believe I got rid of all of the bubbles. Because that was just the area that I wanted to save because it was pretty. So we're going to go to this one first. And then we are going to go to the jellyfish. Seahorse. After all this, because I just really wanted to show all of this off because it is just so cool. It's like the coolest part of 4.1 other than the fact that you could go on those blocks. That's what I forgot to do. I forgot to go onto those blocks and keep forgetting about that as well. I forgot to go onto those blocks to get the last of my, or the last that I could get without like quests or areas or any specific thing afterwards. Because there are some Hydroculi over there that I forgot to get. I need to pick up an Awasia, and there's this little bug that glows red when you get near it, which is really cool. Don't think it does anything though. I haven't really tested it out. Now, where is the terminal? Leave me alone. Don't do it. Thank you. Dang it! Yeah, because then if I transfer the energy, then I think it'll go to this computer. I can activate this computer, and then it'll give me the chest. Sometimes they can act a little different, which is really cool. Boopity, boopity. Is that all I need to do? Oh, maybe it switched to a moving thing. Is this an energy transfer terminal that I can move? Yes, it is. Now you can move it when it has this ring around it. You can use this for the locked chest that we saw before. I really don't want to meet him again.
One with nature.
Now, you could use it for the locked chest, you could use it for these computers, you could use it for all types of things. But, apparently, if you move these too far, they'll like despawn from your inventory and then they'll just like respawn back where they originally were. Which is why I'm so stumped about this one area specifically. Because I don't know what to do there. It's left me stumped. And then operate. And it gives me a chest.
Brings a smile to my face.
Now, those... I don't remember what those chests were called, even though I just collected it. But those green chests will always have stuff that you can use for your teapot. Which is really cool, but they are kind of annoying too. I wish it would give you like a couple Primo Gems or a couple other things like Mora or something like that. Now, I believe this one was actually mixed with an energy transfer terminal and a computer and a stabilizer, basically. Now, I need to avoid the roly-poly. Don't know what they're called, don't care what they're called. Can I avoid the roly-poly?
Follow the wind.
Hope I can. I hope he can't attack me while I'm doing this. And sometimes I do forget that you can't, like, click the cameras. You actually have to hold it on there. Because, like, right now I'm trying to click it, doesn't work.
This scenery is wonderful.
You can only click those.
Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
I mean, technically we are wanderers, but we're also adventurers. What's the difference between a wanderer and an adventurer? Don't mess with me, roly-poly. Now, it doesn't matter how many times it goes up and down, I don't think. But, say, if you, like, do that, it'll break for, like, a couple seconds, and then you have to activate it again, which is annoying. That one was pretty easy. Oh, come on! I got a common chest for an easier one. Or for a harder one. How does that make sense? It doesn't. I do like that I can collect my commission stuff when I'm not actually doing my commissions, though. Because I decided to do my commissions after the stream. Just checking if it's any special commission. It's not. But apparently not. Apparently, I'm collecting commissions now. Because I completely forgot that that chest commission thing was a thing. Now I'm wondering if the commissions still appear on your screen. You just can't do them because technically you did commissions before. I'm gonna avoid you because you were a pain. And I don't have Lumine's portal. Now this was one of the ladies I was talking about that gave you that
appreciate my sincerity.
HP thing, I think. She's very dangerous. Do you have a wolf mask? Ooh, you're very dangerous.
Please remain seated.
No.
The banquet is near.
Yes! Okay, so that is the symbol. If you get hit by that, you will constantly lose HP. Now I actually want to test that. Not that.
Give my
Oops. Did not mean to do that.
The banquet must go on.
What? Why did you... Okay. Okay, now I like that they actually gave her different hair, too. Different hair than the other NPCs.
Please remain seated.
Do your thingy!
The banquet is
There you
near
go.
its end.
Now, I realized that there's actually a charge up for that, too. Ooh, wasn't paying attention.
I must remain
Wait,
calm.
does she attack faster? No way. Okay, so basically you lose HP and you might be able to see Kazuha losing HP now. Yep, Kazuha's losing HP now, even when I'm not playing
Time to
as
go.
him. No, I gotta go because this lady is dangerous. Ooh. Thank you. Now there is Fatui in here, so I do need to heal. Heal Kazuha. So, we're gonna give... No, we're not gonna give him bully fruits. No, they're technically oranges. I saw Paimon talking and other Fatui talking when I was trying to get up there to like an energy terminal or stabilizer or something. I don't remember what I was trying to get to, but I feel like I had to defeat the Fatui first. And I don't know what Paimon said either, because obviously at the time I wasn't paying attention. Now there is guys up there too. How about no? Yes, there is guys up there.
Time to go.
I don't know why I looked up in real life as if that was gonna do anything. Yeah, I think it's just the animal guy and yeah, it's the animal guy and actually don't drop anything. So you are part of a quest. Animal guy and Geo guy, as you can see. What is the red stuff on you? How about you not? Can you do that?
The birds call.
Thanks. Much appreciated. Can you? No, because you have your shield. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Should not have done her burst.
Wind strike.
Yeah, that's the only. That's basically like the only attack thing that you can do. I'm gonna be honest. You're pretty useless. Because he has the shield, but I don't even know what his shield does. I mean, yeah, he can teleport too. Which is cool and all, but not that useful. There we go. Now, I did see... Okay, so this is unlocked. Or was this not it? That was it, because that was locked. I didn't know what I needed to do with that. 34th Independent Investigative Squad Deployment and Monteos Eastern Quadrant Deployment Plan. Camp 1 located south of the Broken Bridge. Do I need to defeat all your camps? Behind the observation tower, purpose to safeguard logistical routes, guaranteeing the safe transport of supplies. Don't need to read that. Southern side of the highland of the observation tower near the cliff, purpose to eliminate potential threat posed by landings. Additionally, Sergeant FS, wherever that is assigned with conducting patrols between the two camps to monitor any potential misconduct and handle complacency within the squad. Unauthorized departure from the camp will result in dismissal. Such soldiers will be reported to higher ranking officers to be dealt with in the system. Yeah, so this is literally like an army. South of the Broken Bridge, near the cliff. Southern side highland. Okay, yeah, so that is part of the quest. I really want to do this terminal, or whatever it is, too. Where the heck is it? Oh, it's up there. Okay, so there was this, too. I actually have to talk about that later. Now, what was it? For clues in the nearby camps. There seems to be some peculiar tall towers near the Fontaine Research Institute. I think I'm in the tall tower? But you won't let me pass. Yeah, there's a stabilizer up there, but let me go to the stabilizer, please. I just want to get my chest. Right, look for clues in the nearby camps, and it's saying look for clues around where I currently am, so... Sure, I guess. Now, did it say behind? What you Fatui doing? Other than destroying stuff. Only I'm allowed to destroy stuff. I get away with it most of the time, but apparently we're going to jail. Where is that going to take me? Oh. That's something. What is that? That shows me a chest. Okay, I actually like that it shows me a chest in those little bugs. Apparently they can glow yellow too. But there's a bag there too. Where was that? here. Thank you. No! Oh, wait! I thought I made the sub-detection units disappear. Now, I did collect one sub-detection unit that was actually on the ground, but it wasn't like this. It like wasn't moving at all. Okay, I really like this. That was nothing.
Fateful offering.
Or it was a fateful offering, I guess. Sure. Alright, we're gonna ignore this quest for now. There's a bunch of stuff that I need to mention about underwater here. I believe it's here. We might have to investigate that Fatui camp? Or, like, defeat the Fatui people. But we can do that later because I don't need to do the stabilizer now. Don't even know why it's called a stabilizer, but whatever. Okay, so this was much different than I originally thought. This is, what is it called? Okay, dang it, now I can't remember what it's called. Give me 1 second. That's what it's called. Now this, apparently, is the Fortress of Meripede. Or Meripide. I'm gonna say Meripede. I did not know this was the Fortress of Meripede until I accidentally stumbled upon these lights. Now, I realized recently that you can actually disable these lights. Don't know what this actually does other than, like, it doesn't do anything. Now, the reason why I say it doesn't do anything is because if you stay in the light for too long, it'll, like, try to track you too. But if you stay in the light for too long, and it does actually have a range too, it's not like this close. You go to the Fortress of Meripede for being suspicious. Even though the lights follow you. Yeah, I accidentally did this. Because I didn't know what it was, and I was freaking out. The lady said, "You better behave if you don't want to be sent in this confinement room to reflect on what you did." She said this a couple times before. Is this where my shot? Now, I could actually search the Fortress of Meripede, but there's not actually a whole lot that I can explore. Because this is like an elevator. But obviously there's no lift, so maybe that's like originally how we get into the Fortress of Meripede without being suspicious. Because I just remember the lady telling us we got in here because we were suspicious. Now I actually do like the music in here. Now, there is a computer there, but this does absolutely nothing because that looks nowhere. You can't collect any thing. You can't collect these energies. I don't know what these are. I think these are just like a passive thing. You can actually just fight with them. I don't know. You can enable these, which will enable a loudspeaker about like health and stuff. I don't know.
Time to go.
Now there is this upper area, but this is the only area that I could actually go to aside from this main room. This main room is the administrative area. Makes sense. And this is the dormitories. I haven't explored the dormitories too much because I did see that there was a computer here, and I mean, I don't know if it was that computer or not, but I don't think it was. I feel like there's another computer here that I can actually use to get a chest. Now, I believe you can actually go down to that as well. But I actually haven't explored this part because I didn't want too many spoilers. I mainly just explored the administrative area. this? Terminology easily understandable to children. Children?
Time to go.
Okay, you're keeping children in here. That's actually seems accurate considering you trapped me in here, considering you thought I was suspicious. Now, jumping into this water does absolutely nothing. Other than, you know, going in water. And I can't even dive down here. Which sucks. Can I climb on this? I can, thank God. Now that's about it. Don't know how to activate that one. There is a food area. There's a food bot, which is actually really cute. His name is Bran. And if you'd say you'd like a welfare meal, please. I love that it looks like he has a little mustache and like two little eyeballs. It's so cute. He says, understood, enjoy my meal. And then he actually gives me a welfare meal. I think, oh, I thought I had 2 welfare meals. I got one of these before, too. It's basically like prison food. Welfare meal from the coupon cafeteria, as it's free. There's an element of surprise and risk. Use and obtain a fortune slip. Oh, you do actually get something from it. Misfortune is an illness and caring friends are the cure. That's both depressing and confusing. Why is that guy eating alone? Oh. That's basically the only area I figured out where to go to, because obviously there's doors here, but I can't get to that. Now, I believe it did say the computer was... I also realized that you could scroll when on the maps, too. You just have to hover over this. Use the scroll wheel. I believe it's this area. It's either this area... Where am I now, actually? No, it's not this area, because this is the administrative area. It might have been this area. I honestly don't know where it is. Now, there was this teleport waypoint, too. Actually, that might not be in the Fortress of Mirapede.
Wherever in this.
But I did find a secret way into the Fortress of Mirapede, or a secret way out? I don't know. I was just exploring, trying to get stuff, and I encountered this lady that, in a look, the surrounding area looked like the Fortress of Mirapede. This might be it. Is this it? This might be it. I think this is it. Okay. So this might be our way to escape if something goes wrong, because apparently we're going to jail either way. This is it. Okay. We're going to jail either way. So we can, like, investigate something Nouvelette said in the trailer? And that apparently this... Grizzly guy? Grizzly bear? I don't know. He looks like a wolf, honestly. But... yeah, we got too close to this lady. She says, you two again, please behave if you want to get out soon. I literally didn't do anything. And then you can't leave unless you teleport. Now, I didn't actually test this out too well. Can you actually sneak by her? No, okay. She's not going to say anything else. Can I talk to her? No, okay, fine. But that's actually really cool that this is the Fortress of Mirapede. I didn't actually know where the Fortress of Mirapede was going to be. But I guess I found out. Now, I feel like we're going to have a closer look at this area later. I feel like we're going to jail. There's a frog. Oh, I don't know why she wasn't suspicious that we were down here in the first place. Even though she doesn't even know what we're in for. Is this even a new area? This looks like a new area. So they just allow access to that area, and there's one lady patrolling there? It's not smart. Now, I'm wondering if I can actually get to that computer, if it's even the one I'm thinking of. Not down this area, clearly. Another library for children, that's perfect! I love that! Is this the area that... I don't even know if this is the area that we were in before. Where are we? We're in the dormitory block. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Okay, so that was the area where we were. Man. That's lame. Well, that lady obviously didn't let us escape. I saw this punching thing in front of this punchy area, so I'm guessing this is like an arena of some sort? What is this? Can't do anything with that. Makes sense, honestly. Where's this gonna take me? Oh, that's gonna take me down. That's new. I really haven't explored too much, so most of this is new to me as well. What's this? Oh, it is a fighting arena. Do I do this to get out? I mean, we're here for a reason, obviously. Oh, wait, is that one black-haired wolf guy like a warden or something? And he like catches us when we try to escape once we figured out like what was going on with the Fatui or something like that. I feel like it correlates to the Fatui. Why does this look like a black hole? Did not realize this was here during the last stream, I don't think. And then I just realized that it was here, like, while I was exploring. I don't know. This isn't the guy we need to go to, but I'm still curious to see what he looks like completely and what his attacks look like. Not gonna delve too deep into it, but we do need to fight that, what is it, seahorse thingy. And I do actually know where that is. So we'll figure that out in a second. Ooh, you look like a giant compass. With a black hole in the middle. Why do you look like a giant compass with a black hole? You literally are a black hole. Oh, he's a black hole that drops bombs! Oh, I don't like whatever that is. I don't like that. Does he have a new mana or something? No, thanks. Prototype Cal? Break it? Experimental field generator? Ooh, it's a black hole! Is decreasing and the height of jump. What? Oh my god! I didn't get to read that completely. Wait, that's cool! It's literally a black hole! Even though black holes would like suck you in. Oh! Did not realize he was throwing something at me. Okay, so he does have an Oasia thing in there. Is this like when I'm supposed to attack you? Dangerous, my guy.
Let the show begin.
What are you doing now? Oh, you're generating explosions and then you're gonna throw rocks at me. That's perfect. Because that's completely how black holes work. What are you doing? Oh, you're doing the... Okay, no. We already got enough when we have to deal with the seahorse. We are going to leave that alone. Apparently, we get to investigate this. That's part of the Archon quest. Yeah, all of this is just really cool and in-depth. I just don't like that it, like, forces you into some quests. I was just like trying to collect a chest, and then there's this random kid named Salsa. Experimental field generator, a large and out of control Fontaine Research Institute of Kinetic Energy Engineering device. Say that 10 times fast. You can't. Um, During combat, it will channel Oasia energy to unleash gravity reduction field. Characters within this field can jump significantly higher. When the device is in this state, its gravity reduction field will shut down if its core is annihilated by Numena attacks. Okay, don't know where the Numena would be. It looks like he's attacking with Numena, but he's attacking with Oasia. But, Nuvolet would actually be really helpful there. Is that why the Traveler glows? Because she has Numena attached to her? I don't know. But, see, the seahorse is so pretty. It almost looks like a mom. Like, it has its little children surrounding it. I don't know. It's really cute. It's not gonna be cute once it attacks us. Hi! Yeah, it looks like an actual seahorse. Millennial Pearl Seahorse. A lone lord of seahorses that gained the form of a fantastical beast that has surpassed almost all other Frontier aberrants. It's a bot? Or it's just surpassed them. The Xenomare Pearl beneath its head is a crystallization of Electro that will allow it to use more powerful elemental attacks and possess stronger defensive abilities, as it did with the other smaller seahorses. Other than using elemental reactions to destroy the Xenomare Pearl, you can also destroy the resonant coral orbs it creates while guiding Frontier or Thunder to deal effective damage to said pearl. Okay, so you can attack orbs it creates or attack that specifically. Oh, so that's what it means. Okay, I don't like that.
Nice and spicy.
What do your attacks look like? Why wasn't it doing the elemental reaction thing? Do you consider... Oh, it was doing the elemental reaction thing. It's just slower. Ooh, I don't like that. Okay, wait. Nuvolite would actually be really useful here. If only I didn't need this to actually raise Nuvolite. Come here, seahorsey. The ground is electrocuted. I can't go over there. What is it? You know what? Are you gonna charge? What is that? Okay, I have to memorize these attacks. Okay, so that's you throwing fishies at me. I don't like that. That's you jumping on me. That attacks the floor, basically. Is it not? Is it doing the elemental reactions or is it not?
Go, Barbara, go!
Okay, so that is you throwing fishies. I thought that was you charging. And then you wait, do you throw the fishies and then charge? Okay, so you don't always do that, and then I know that attack. I always think that that's you charging. That's you doing that. I don't like that. I'm gonna avoid that with a burst. Okay, so just gonna attach some elemental reactions like so. Okay, so I don't like this creature. Okay, wait. Yoimiya would actually be really useful here too.
Time to go.
Because I personally like Overloaded the best with elemental reactions.
Time to go.
Okay, so is that you spawning your orbs? It is. Ooh, what is that? Can I attack it with? I can't attack it with. What is it? Hydro doesn't work against that. Okay. And now you're just a normal horse. Kind of.
Clouds high. The birds
Oh,
call.
I should not have called it a normal horse.
Boba, get them.
Ooh, you're gonna kill Barbara. Please don't. Please come into Kazuha's burst before it ends. Okay, don't.
Into the wind.
That didn't even hit me, and my attack didn't even hit you. That's perfect. No, don't go into your orb thingy. That's gonna do an AoE, isn't it? Yep, knew that.
Nice and spiky.
Okay, so that is new. That's probably because I'm closer. Okay, so Animo and Pyro are my best friends here. So long as you don't throw the fishies at me, that should be fine. And you're throwing the fishies at me! Oh my god! Wait! Wait! Okay, I don't like this creature. I don't like this seahorse. It's not being fair. It's not letting me defeat it. Like, even the crab is easier than this.
Racy.
The crab. Frog, whatever it is. So do you do that thing when you just get low enough? Or, no, okay, so you didn't do your charge up thing before. And then now I don't need to do the burst because you're too low.
Windblade.
Okay, that took at least 5 minutes. I don't like that. Okay, that's pretty bad. I did get 3, which is a benefit of leveling up, or doing your Ascension rank quest, actually. You get more. Now, was this the horn? Did I rip the horn off the seahorse? Man, I'm not even gonna blame her, but Lumine is just getting more and more intense the more that happens to her. I mean, I really don't blame her. She's honestly just looking for a brother, and she has to deal with all this crap. Okay, so I don't know if Nuvolette would have worked against that, but Yoimiya would work against that. Amber would kind of work against that. Do I have another character that would work well other than Lumine, Kazuha, and Xiangling? I mean, obviously not a build character, because I don't have any other characters built, but... I mean, obviously there would be characters like Kaya, Diluc, Tainari, maybe. I don't know if Dendra would have an effect. Hydro didn't have an effect. Man, I have a lot of Hydro, Cryo, and Animo characters. Jeez. What does that even do? I think it just sorts the characters whether they're level 1 or level 80 or something. I don't know. But now we can get to the event, which I almost forgot about. Wondrous creatures that should have only existed in the laboratory have suddenly appeared all over Fontaine's waters. At the same time, you encounter a very anxious merchant near... Romaritime Harbor. Romaritime. That's what it is, because I don't know how else to say it. Romaritime. Sure. There's also the Romaritime flowers, but... those really aren't that useful to me. Although I feel like, unless there's something else, you could use those Romaritime flowers to level up Farina, which will in fact be a playable character. Haven't looked at anything like that, but I just realized I have not watched, what is it, Nouvelette's trailer. Nouvelette's character trailer. I wonder if I should do that now. I'm only gonna do that for the characters that I'm super interested in, like Nouvelette. Give me 1 second. See, I'm wondering if that Black Wolf guy is a like a warden or guard or something like that. I don't know. It's Genshin. Now, is it still actually... I'm wondering if it's still... Deansliff that... I'm gonna mute Genshin, actually. I'm wondering if it's Deansliff that actually still voices it, because it's so weird that he voices it. In the trailer we saw before, of the trailer of all the chapters, he's voicing that too, and it's like, you have to do something and fight me for her, something like that. I don't know. It's super weird. Does this have sound?
In Fontaine,
Yes.
where the world's waters
It is
converge,
Deansliff!
the stage blurs the line
Why is he the narrator?
between drama and reality.
I don't think that's just a coincidence.
But high above the histrionics stands a solemn figure whose demeanor seems at odds with the stage
What?
below.
The pleasure is all mine.
Nervilette is extremely adept
What
at
is
using
his
hydro-
constellation, actually? Wait. Wait a minute. Character archive? Is that gonna work? Details. What is that? I don't even know what that is. It looks like waves, which honestly doesn't surprise me.
Water itself seems to be at his beck and call.
Why is it raining on
Surely
just
this
you? That makes
power
no
is the true
sense.
source of his capacity for impartial judgment. Despite having neither a
Farina,
vision
why are you
nor
making it
any
rain on
professional
Neuvillette?
training, Nervillette's diving skills are
Nervilette.
vastly superior to the ordinary person. If Nervillette is in the party, underwater sprint speed is increased for your
Oh!
own party members.
Right! I forgot he had a sprint speed increase. That's cool.
Nervillette's normal attack calls forth the waves with his cane, performing up to 3 strikes that deal hydro damage.
Ooh.
While charging, Nervillette's charged attack slowly gathers the power of the source water to form a seal of arbitration.
Is that
He
his
can
burst?
move freely and change direction while the seal is
Oh,
formed.
that's... It's holding it. Okay.
If he stops charging before the seal is fully formed, Nervillette consumes
realize
a
he could
set
do
amount
that.
of stamina to perform a charged attack, shooting a powerful blast of water that
I
deals
didn't realize
AoE
you could do
hydro
that!
damage.
So you
If the
could, like,
seal
hold
is
it
fully
and tap
formed
it,
when
kind of.
charging stops, he performs a charged attack, Equitable Judgment, instead.
And you could see his AoE too, which is really cool.
AoE hydro damage to enemies in a straight line in front of him. Charged attack Equitable Judgment does not consume
I feel like
stamina
that's his
and
AoE.
lasts
Yeah,
for a
that's the
set
thing.
period.
That's really cool.
If his HP is higher than a certain percentage while using it, he continuously consumes HP.
I did notice
After
that.
unlocking the talent Heir to the Ancient Sea's authority, when a party member triggers a Vaporize, Frozen, Electrocharge, Bloom, Hydro Swirl, or a Hydrocrystallize reaction
Hydro
on an enemy,
reaction, basically.
Nervillette gains the past Draconic Glories effect for a period of time, increasing the damage dealt by Equitable Judgment. He can have up to 3 stacks of past Draconic Glories, and stacks created by each kind of elemental reaction exist independently.
Is that the triangle around
Nervillette's
him?
elemental
He
skill
said 3 stacks, so I feel like that's the triangle
calls
around
down
him.
a raging waterfall that deals AoE hydro damage to enemies in front of him, based on his own max HP. After striking an enemy, the skill generates 3 source water droplets near the enemy. While he is charging his charged attack, he absorbs source water droplets within a certain radius. Each source water droplet absorbed restores HP and reduces the time required for the seal to fully
I
form.
noticed that.
At certain intervals, after the waterfall summoned by his elemental skill has descended,
You could do that with mechanics too? Wait, I thought you could just do that with enemies. That's
a
so
spirit
cool.
breath thorn appears that pierces enemies, dealing Numa-aligned hydro damage.
Numa.
Be sanctified.
Using his element
Oh, I was saying Numena.
damage, Breath Thorn appears that pierces enemies, dealing Numa-aligned hydro damage.
How do you say Oasia then? Is it still Oasia? Oasia and Numa?
Be sanctified.
Using his elemental burst, Nervilet unleashes
Oh my
rupturing
God.
waves that deal AoE hydro damage based on his own max HP. After a short interval, 2 waterfalls descend that deal hydro damage in a smaller area and create several source water droplets within a given radius.
Okay, but I want to use him on my team, but I like all my
Life is
characters on
governed
my
by its own
team.
natural law, and none who defy it will escape arbitration.
Ooh.
After unlocking the talent Discipline of the Supreme Arbitration, Nervilet receives a hydro damage bonus based on the amount of his current.
Okay, wait.
Nervilet receives a
I like that he has Barbara's swirl around him while he's doing this.
hydro damage bonus based on the amount of
That's
his
so
current
cool.
HP that exceeds a certain percentage. The size of the damage bonus.
Okay, so you
gained
have
in
to be
this way
kind of close
has
to the
a limit.
enemy.
As the Udex, Nervilet's conduct is just and fair as the water itself. The innocent need not fear, but the guilty will be tried for their transgressions.
Ooh.
In combat, fully charged attacks using Seals of Arbitration are Nervilet's primary mode of attack. Source water droplets generated by his elemental skill allow Nervilet to quickly charge his Charged Attack Equitable Judgment and deal hydro damage to the enemies ahead.
That's
When
kind of a
energy
cut
is
there.
full, Nervilet calls down waterfalls, creating even more source water droplets. With the cooperation of his companions, the ensuing torrential onslaught of the tides shall ensure triumph. From Nervilet's position,
Ooh.
every conflict in Tevat must seem like a comedy acted upon a stage.
That makes no sense.
Fighting for territory that
I mean, if
doesn't
he's
belong to them.
not human, that makes
Singing the
sense. But
praises of
Farina,
overlords who imprison them.
well, she's not
and
human
committing
either, I guess.
sins that will long outlive them.
But the Watchers are human, and it's not like a comedy that they're watching. It's actual life. People are being tried, and some people may even receive the death sentence. I don't
Still,
know.
he does not seem to be an unfeeling spectator at all. In fact, he even tries to understand the causes behind this state of affairs.
Which is so
I
sad.
rarely see such people. But lest you condemn me as ignorant or a loner for
You rarely see such people. Wait, is this just the narrator talking, or is this Days of talking?
rarely see such people.
Because this is the same voice actor.
Is to understand
He does this with every single character video, every single
the
video.
causes behind this state of affairs. I rarely see such people. But lest you condemn me as ignorant or a loner for making such a statement.
You are a
I
loner,
should
Dane.
remind you that there is only one Udex of Fontaine in this world.
Udex. Right! Cause Nouvelet called him a Udex. Called himself a Udex. He's so cool! Alright, well that was really cool too. I really like that. Sure I can escape that. And I don't know when Farina is actually becoming a playable character because there might be a second phase to this update too. Oh! Okay, so I was right to do this. There is a cutscene too. Curse on that voice though, and I forgot to turn on the sound. Dang it! The expert panel has confirmed that the Violet Glow jellyfish sold by the defendant has caused a significant negative impact on the local ecology and seriously disrupted the normal activities of native underwater organisms. Can you speak English, please? The evidence is conclusive, and the defendant has been declared guilty of the crime of ecological destruction. Something happened in the jellyfish. So I love that the Melusine are there. The Melusine are like baby, what is it, mermaids. Wait, I really don't know anything. I wasn't the one who released them. You released jellyfish into the ocean? What? In light of the defendant's lack of conscious criminal intent, are you reading something out, or are you writing like a... Are you actively writing that? The defendant is hereby specially permitted to make amends for their crime If the defendant could retrieve all violet glow jellyfish within the designated waters within a certain time limit under certain sanctions may be waived. Retrieve? How could I possibly do that? Could you please reconsider? What even is that handwriting? I don't even think that's bad language. You just have bad handwriting, man. Even a bigger fine would do. Aren't you trying to get out of this? Please see. Why are you talking like this, dude? Please see the appendix for the details on the time limit. Sir, there is no use in trying to negotiate with me. Yeah, clearly, because you're talking out of your notebook. Furthermore, you are wasting your precious time trying to figure out when you could be coming up with a retrieval plan instead. So you know he's innocent, but you're making him either retrieve these or go to jail? I don't know. Those people just bought jellyfish and released them everywhere. I'm no good at swimming. How am I supposed to retrieve them? I knew I shouldn't have sold them. So you sold them and people released them, and now he's in trouble for that. I mean, that kind of makes sense, but it kind of doesn't as well, because if the person buys it, then it's their responsibility, even though he was technically not the manufacturer, just the... I'm gonna call him the manufacturer out of thinking of no other words. The guards will continue to investigate those who released them without permission, but in any case, you were the one who bred these jellyfish, and he's the manufacturer. And you were the one who sold them off the record. The one who failed to remind the buyers not to release them was also you. Well, I guess that's kind of the case when you go in business. You just have to, review literally everything, or else you'll be sued for something. Frankly speaking, this sentence is already quite generous. I mean, yeah, but no. How much is the time limit? Is the time limit 6 days? The same as the event? Ugh, I should have known better. I should have signed a disclaimer when I sold the jellyfish. Why didn't you? Aren't you a businessman? Anyway, I hope you make the use of this generous sentence and rectify the situation. I also hope that next time we meet, it won't be in the Fortress of Mirapede, I don't know. Kason despondently watches the guard leave. Whoa, are you alright? You look quite pale. No kidding! What is a violet glow jellyfish? You guys heard all that? I'm sorry, but I don't have time to chat right now. I've got to put up a commission at the Adventurers Guild or hire a diver. Yeah, it honestly makes sense why you wouldn't think we're adventurers because, well, at part's debatable. We don't look like we're part of the Adventurers Guild, but we do look like adventurers. But putting up a commission takes time, and I don't know how to hire a diver. Am I really gonna end up at the Fortress of Mirapede? I mean, I did, but I escaped easily. Just use a waypoint, and you're fine. I mean, Paimon is smelling a business opportunity. No, an opportunity to help another person. Yeah, completely. We're gonna help another person. So you're looking for an adventurer? I'm more of an adventurer than a diver, considering this is the only nation I can dive into. Yeah, hang on. Are you saying you're one? You've got just the right person. Lumine's the best diver among adventurers. And the best adventurer among divers. Thank the heavens. Finally, a lucky... Well, I guess I do have kind of a resistance to hydro, I guess? Which makes me a better diver than most because I can breathe underwater without actually having the scuba gear, so cost less? I don't know. Finally, a lucky break after ages of bad luck. Misadventure, please help me. Payment won't be an issue, I promise. Tell me what's going on. Yeah, we just saw you get charged with something. It wasn't anything serious, was it? If so, we ain't helping. I love that. Okay, I love the different views of the camera, too. even though it's just like a quest for an event, it's still really cool. No, it was nothing of that sort. You see, I was trained as a researcher in biology, it makes sense, and during my recent experiments, I accidentally bred a batch of glowing jellyfish. You accidentally bred them? That makes sense. How did a jellyfish breed? Never mind, I don't want to know. They were originally meant to be disposed of after I finished my experiment. You're just gonna kill them? But I thought they looked rather pretty, so I thought I could sell them as pets for some quick mora. And then people just idiotically release them like, nah, I don't want this anymore. No thanks. After all, the studying biology don't usually make much mora. So did you end up making any more? Well, doing business is certainly easier than doing biology. Really? Even though you're a student? Whatever. I did some mora. I did make some mora, but I also brought a lot of trouble upon myself, because apparently people are idiots. This was my first time in the pet biz, and I didn't think this through, especially when it came to the buyers who bought pets just to release them. Who buys pets just to release them? My guess is that they felt bad for the little creatures born in a lab and released them soon after they got their hands on them. If, say, it was like something in real life and they released a jellyfish into fresh water, they would kill them! These people are idiots. Unfortunately, these jellyfish that I specifically bred aren't compatible with the local ecosystem, especially due to their tendency to gather and glow in clusters. Okay, so it is basically like real life. They're basically releasing them to die. And especially since they were bred in a lab, they probably don't know what the ocean is like. So, man, people are idiots. They can easily change the amount of light available at different depths of the water and disrupt the normal activities of other species, thereby impacting the ecological equilibrium. Blah. Can't believe I just said that. Wait, so they're like gathering and glowing and can impact some kind of equilibrium? Can you put it in a simpler way? Same though. Oh, sorry about that. That's just an old habit of mine. I feel like that'd be a habit of all scholars. Also, I love your suit. I love everybody's suits in Fontaine. They're so cool. You guys know of those fish species that are only active during the day or night, right? Actually, that plays a part in when we're actually like literally fishing. Well, the behavior of some underwater creatures is closely tied to the amount of light in the water. And soon as an unnatural light source is brought into the equation, that behavior is easily disrupted. I used to have okay, so basically the other animals' behaviors are disrupted. So then they can't do animal things like eat or breed or anything. So so the idiotic people were killing the animals. It's their fault, not yours. I used to have peers who did research on fishing with artificial lights. I mean, there are anglerfish, but those are actually, well, in real life, anglerfish are actually very, 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 very deep down in the ocean. Where there's basically like no light other than, the light that comes off of them. Am I even saying that right? Are they anglerfish? They are anglerfish. Anglerfish are disgusting. These disgusting creatures. Oh, they have a light above them and they remind me of Finding Nemo? For some reason. I don't know. I mean, yeah, there's an anglerfish in Finding Nemo, but I don't know why specifically it reminds me of that. But do they still exist? Yeah, I feel like they still exist. But anglerfish are absolutely disgusting, and I'm gonna be honest, I feel like blobfish are less disgusting than those anglerfish. You're getting off track again. I mean, I do that all the time. Ah, please excuse me. Long story short, the guards recently discovered an unusual glow in the waters at various places, and they somehow tracked you down, but not the people down? After investigation, they concluded that the glow were light released by the clusters of violet glow jellyfish. Can I keep one? Although, oh, wait, I can't keep one because, there was a globe that we could get from that. Although I wasn't the one who released them, I was the one who sold them. I mean, yeah, that makes you kind of at fault, but that makes the people at fault too! How is that monocle staying on your face? That makes no sense. They ordered me to clean this mess up, or at the very least, cut down the jellyfish's number to safe level. I'm a researcher. How could I possibly get into the water? Thank goodness you showed up at the right moment. Otherwise, I'd have been able to do nothing as this bad luck sent me to rock bottom. Oof, dude. That does sound pretty unlucky, but you're not exactly innocent either. True, but he's not. He is innocent and he's not. Miss Adventure, please help me. I'm willing to compensate you generously in return. That's all I'm looking for! And, I mean, violet glow jellyfish too, but that's a side reward, I guess. Generous compensation. I mean, he seems like he's trying to make up for his mistake. He's a good guy. What do I need to do exactly? I want to kill the jellyfish. Ah, thank you so much. The guards are investigating the locations where the violet glow jellyfish were released. All you need to do is go to each of the places and catch as many of them as you can. That's it? The range of activity is not large, and they don't move all that quickly either. I believe that an ace diver like yourself should make quick work of them. You literally don't know me, but sure. It could be pretty easy to spot the jellyfish. Just follow the light and swim around for a bit, and you should be able to find them. I'll always be here, so if there's anything you're unsure of, feel free to come ask me. That is, if I haven't already been taken away to the Fortress of Marapedia already. Oof, dude. Okay, so I haven't unlocked it. Yeah, this is where we collect the globe, but this is so cool. Wait, I want to see if there's like an underwater sound. This poor guy is so stressed out by the people who bought the jellyfish from him. I feel so bad for him. Okay, so we do get the jellyfish on the last day. One day, I'm guessing this completing all the stages. Okay. So does that wait? Unlocks in 7 hours. I feel like this one would unlock tomorrow. This one unlock Wednesday. Yeah, I might as well do what I can now. This is so cool, though! Alright, got a challenge. We did it! Wait a minute. Wait, how many was that? Collect 35 jellyfish and complete the challenge. And complete the challenge. I love the sound it makes. It's so pretty. Alright. Oh, back already. Did the jellyfish recovery operation? How did the jellyfish operation go? Yeah. Well. Great. Then I presume you also saw the fluorescent mucus? When the jellyfish are startled, they can sometimes release their mucus. If that can help them escape or paralyze their enemies, since the violet glow jellyfish are... Okay, first of all, where are their mouths? Cultivated species, however, their mucus is harmless and shouldn't get in the way of retrieval process. I feel like the mucus is following me. Is it? Might have gotten stuck on your equipment or was probably dragged by the current as you swam. I'd really love to look more into this. If I randomly have it on my body, please get it off of me! Why are there just fireflies around here? Oh, they're just around all the lamps. Okay. So it, like, shows that there's bugs. That's cool. Did not read that. However, we have a limited time right now, so let's worry about catching the jellyfish first. Alright, dude, sure. Okay, so these jellyfish can somehow spit mucus at me. Although he said it shouldn't impede me? I honestly don't know what to expect. Where? Do I just literally just need to collect the jellyfish like I do with these Tidalga? Oh no, it's an actual challenge. Is it timed? Characters can collect violet glow jellyfish in retrieval areas during Radiant Harvest challenges. Collect a certain number of them to complete the challenge. If the challenge fails, the character leaves the retrieval area. Turbulent rings may appear within the retrieval area. Passing through such a ring will cause your character to move quickly over a certain distance. Use these rings to explore the retrieval area more easily. Okay. Turbulent bubbles may appear within the retrieval area. Passing through such a bubble will cause your character to swim more quickly for a time. Use these bubbles to explore the area more freely. After you have stayed within the retrieval area for a while, the light from the nearby violet glow jellyfish will seemingly show their positions. Oh, so it just helps. Oh! No! Thanks. Oh, they just disappeared! Oh, you literally just tap them. Do I just like tap a cluster of them? How does that work? Oh, so that makes me go faster, and that one literally just pushes me ahead. Okay, that makes sense. This is really cute, actually. I really like this. It's like collecting those little orb thingies. Is that it? No. It's these guys. Yeah! Okay, so that was easy. They don't... There's the time elapsed, but I don't think that matters with, like, the rewards you get. Right, there were these things, too. Like this. This is the explodey thing. How far... Okay. It's like, how far is that gonna go? Wait a minute. And then you click it. It's gonna explode. And then you just randomly click it. It does that. Does that. No! Leave me alone. I don't care about you guys. Now, you can use the explosions to get some of these. Well, why did that just... Well, I was about to say you can click the explosion to get some of these, and I thought I was just going to get these two over here because that's what it did with the other puzzles. Because you could place an explosion over there, and then you can attack them. They'll attack you if you get too close. You can attack them as you ignite the explosion, which is really cool. I was going to show that, but apparently not. Thanks. Okay, so I do actually have to go to Catherine still to collect my rewards. That makes sense. Yeah, I want to do all the event now, though. I can't. Okay, where am I now? I think I did this one. So let me just do all of these. So I don't have to keep looking back at the event. Back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. Man. No, can I experiment with these ones? There's only one. Why is there only one? I like the soft music. It's just this? Are these actually connected? Did that just automatically explode? Okay, so these weren't connected. I thought they were connected. I think that just... wait, did that just automatically explode when I got too far? I waited for a while and they didn't explode. And then if I get too far... they just automatically explode. Okay, so that's really cool. I didn't know that. You learn something new every day. Alright, where are these Tidalga imitations? Because the Tidalga are basically jellyfish too. Which are actually really cute. And it's funny sound music too! Oh man, this is really cute. I can't get over all of this. I wonder if I just like miss one, I just have to go back and get it. I feel like I would have to. Man, do these cluster together, but they're not as glowy as I thought they would be. I mean, sure they're glowing, but they're not like affecting the area at all because, I mean, it might affect the area at like night, but there's light coming from above too. So this makes no sense. Why the guy's even getting in trouble in the first place, but I don't know. And then, are these the last two? Because I think that was 5, so there might be another one besides these 2. Right? Yes, there is another one. Okay. I don't believe I did that one either. Can I explode this? Yes. Oh, I can explode it a second time. That did nothing. I can technically use Oasia against that, but I don't feel like it. I don't feel like finding an Oasia just to, I don't know, get a random chest, fight a random enemy to get a random chest. I don't know. I'm doing the event, and then I'll do something else. Oh no, exactly. Sometimes my plans don't always go as planned. And that's very evident if you've watched me before. Don't always go as planned. I'll say the plan in the beginning of the stream if I know the plan, but it's not always gonna work out. And you know, that's not always a bad thing because you get to find more too. Is this like... No. Okay, so this isn't in the area. It's over here! Now, is this gonna bring me closer to the other one? The last one. Last one that I can do for now. Not gonna collect that for now. Right, I don't know if I showed this on stream, but I unlocked a chest so I could collect a Hydroculus. And I summoned a tornado of fish. They separate when you get close, but then gradually, I don't know if I did this on stream. And then gradually, they surround you again. There's just a tornado of fishies. I cannot get over the tornado of fishies. It's terrifying. I would not want to do that in real life if that was even a possibility. I mean, obviously that wouldn't be a possibility because fish are timid creatures. But even still... Oh, that would still be terrifying as heck. Just to have a tornado of jellyfish around you. Not jellyfish, fish. Normal fishies. These kind of fishies. I don't know what those kind of fishies are called because I'm not a marine biologist or biologist. I don't know why that one guy didn't say marine biologist because that's technically what he would have been if he was breeding jellyfish. But he did say he accidentally bred them. So I honestly have no idea. Alright, what's this thing? I gotta stop tracking that other one because that's gonna bug the crap out of me. There we go. Boopity? Where? Oh, right there. Oh, so this one is around a certain area too. Cool. I don't know why these fishies are always, those golden fishies are always in the way when they do absolutely nothing. Well, I mean, they do heal you and restore your stamina, but I don't know if they do anything else. I don't know. Boop. And then last one? Yes. Beautiful! I don't know why the other ones took me 40 seconds when these ones only took me 30 seconds, but whatever. Oh, it actually says my time down there too. That's really cool. Now, I believe this is the Teyvat language. That guy's handwriting was very bad. The guard's handwriting. Can't do 6 or 7 or 8. The last one. I don't know if this one is any more special, but apparently I get a majestic scene with sphere lucky glow. Whatever that is, those jellyfish are much bigger than that. I can say that for certain, unless it's just like a giant globe. I don't know. How many did I get? 2. Didn't I just need 1 for 10 pull? I did technically already get Barbara, so that was my that was my 10 pull 4-star. Because you are guaranteed a 4-star within a 10 pull. But now, oh right, I was gonna mention this. When we were in the Fortress of Meripede, this lady started this quest, and it showed me this screen. Now, it said I could suspend the current quest or continue the current quest, and it said continuing the current quest may cause part of the following quest to become occupied. Progress cannot be made on occupied quests, which is the Archon quest and the story quest. I don't really care about the story quest right now, but so I suspended this quest, obviously. But I'm wondering if you could do that with, like, later quests. Like, obviously you can't do that with the Archon quest, but maybe. Because this is, like, a larger world quest, basically. Because these are the larger world quests, these are the smaller world quests, but. And then the Archon quest and story quest, but. I don't know. It's really strange. So can you still? You can still go to the commissions. Are they gonna show up on the map at all? If you, like, go out of it? No, they're not gonna show up on the map, but they'll still show up with your, like, quest thing. Then I just have to collect the daily commissions. Okay. So that's really cool. So we are going to go to this. Oh, that's actually underground. Did I lose any HP? No, I didn't, because I kept collecting those fishies. Don't know why I thought I lost HP. Let me go to the waypoint! Here we go. Now, it is a bit early, almost an hour early, but I am going to end this stream just a little bit early. And then we'll pick this back up next time with the event, and finally, the Archon quest, which I am so excited about! I didn't want to start the Archon quest now, just because I don't like continuing on things and then immediately ending them. Even though technically I will have to do that already with the Archon quest, like I've done previously. I'd just like to start off the stream. Well, I will have to do the event anyways. But I would like to start off the stream with mainly doing the Archon quest. And hopefully I'll stick to the Archon quest itself. And not get distracted, not do anything else. Next stream should be almost completely Archon quest and event. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, night, or wherever you are in this crazy world, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye! Almost timed that perfectly with Lumine. Dang it!